So I have filled out almost 2 journals at this point. I started daily journaling March 9th of this year. If you're starting a journal for self-development or to help with anxiety and overthinking, or you've tried journaling in the past but you weren't able to stay consistent with it, or you didn't get a lot of value out of it, take a few minutes to just learn from all the mistakes I've made with journaling, and hopefully they'll be able to help you get the most out of what I think is one of the greatest ways to see growth in your life, one of the greatest methods for achieving growth in your life. We've got 4 mistakes we're going to go through today. Number 1, reflect on progress, not just setbacks. Focusing solely on what went wrong is a recipe for doubt, self-deprecation, and depression. Reflecting on your progress will give you evidence to refer to later when you feel doubt on your growth. So how this works for me personally is that I have journaled daily for quite a while now, and every couple of months I go through my journal and I can look through day by day, see myself changing in real time. Also, in going back, sometimes I say something that I kind of took for granted in the moment that was actually really uplifting or profound. I'll say something in the past, offhandedly say it, and it was kind of helpful, to me in that moment. But in the present, in this moment, when I'm rereading that old thing I said, it'll be way more insightful and much more needed in this moment. And you won't get that if you don't review your past and if you don't journal consistently. So highly recommend that. Number 2, set specific intentions and goals. Journaling without purpose will make it more likely that you stop. Define what you want to achieve with your journal and how quickly you want to achieve it. Specific goals stay at the forefront of your mind. So after a whole day of living your life, you'll have a ton of material to work with. Basically, before it became a daily habit for me, the reasons I would struggle with it before is that sometimes I just wouldn't know how to start or what to write. But the second I started getting very specific with my journal prompts and what I wanted to write down, it became a habit, and it was very easy to just do it every single day. So when you start journaling, what do you specifically want to achieve by doing it? Do you want more clarity on your life? Do you want to brain dump so that you have less things in your mind at any given moment? Do you want to learn more about yourself and your triggers and the things that lead to overthinking? The list goes on. But put that in the front of your journal, my overthinking journal, or put the main idea at the front, and then always write down on the page before you start journaling what you want to accomplish as well. Number 3, explore thoughts, emotions, and reactions with my favorite journal prompt and just question of all time, why? Skimming the surface is easier when starting out, but the real growth comes from going deep, being uncomfortable, and admitting things. Observe your thoughts, emotions, reactions by asking yourself why you thought that, why you felt that, why you reacted that way. Then, ask again. I've got a tweet thread that goes over this concept, and I've also got just an older blog post, which is a book review that goes into it even further. I'll link them both down below if you'd like. I'll probably make a video about it really soon, though. But it in a nutshell is that whenever you have reactions, if you take a second to observe the reaction by asking yourself why. So let's say you have a reaction. It's that I'm no good with money. I'll never be able to save any money. I'll always live paycheck to paycheck. Then you ask yourself why. And you say, because I just don't know what to do. And then you'll ask why. And then you'll say, because nobody ever told me. Everyone ever taught me what to do. And then you'll ask why. And what you'll realize is that usually the reactions you had are kind of based on beliefs, which are really just old memories or old things that you haven't really thought about or worked through, things that you have pushed down. And if you ask yourself why over and over and over again, you're going to keep peeling back layers and get to something from a long time ago, from your childhood, or just a belief that you never thought to question. So why is an extremely powerful question to ask and just journal prompt to get yourself to think deeper about what it is you're thinking about, what you're overthinking about, what your beliefs are, so that you can address them and put them to rest, or you can ask people about them, gain other perspective, you can grow past them. But it all starts by peeling back the layers, and why is like a blade to my indecision, and it makes it really easy to get to the heart of what's really troubling me. Number 4, don't beat yourself up over your goals evolving over time. This is the most fresh and recent one for me, and it's really helped me a lot. Your goals will change as your understanding of the world and yourself changes. If you achieve your goals in exactly the way you wanted, they were probably too small and too easy. The sweet spot is hard enough or hard goals. So basically, the way it looks is that the best goals are hard goals that just push you outside of your ability, because that way you can slowly, manageably keep growing. The second best is easy goals, because you'll be able to accomplish your goals, but you're kind of just staying in your circle of ability, so it's not really the best use of your time. And the absolute worst goals are perfectionistic goals that if you don't achieve in exactly ABC, you will deem it a failure. You have to be flexible, but you also have to be specific and disciplined enough that it's hard for you to achieve your goals. Bonus. Be consistent, journal daily. Every day is a mini lifetime. Birth, play, work, play, death. So do the things worth doing daily so you spend all your lifetimes on it. I kind of went over this earlier, but once I started doing it daily, I didn't really have any troubles with it. All the other times I had tried journaling, it was a one-off, but once I decided I wanted to do it daily, I've never looked back. So I personally didn't struggle with it, but I think it's one of the most important things to bring up about journaling. But yep, those are the tips. I'm going to be releasing free journal prompts, just things that have helped me, and like cute little PDF downloads. So keep an eye out for those. And please, I cannot recommend it enough. Just take up a daily journaling habit and see how it changes your life.